Welcome to Find It in Fergus Falls. I'm Lisa Workman with the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Mary Philippi, Executive Director for United Way of Otter Tail and Wadena counties.
Well, it's October, Mary, and you know what that means?
It's cold.
Yeah. The temperatures are cooling off a little bit. Kids are, they've had some school breaks. We are getting ready for Halloween. For the Chamber, it's Taste of Fergus Falls time.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I got my tickets before they sold out.
That's a good thing. Yeah, we want everyone to have their tickets, bring them with them. That's your bidding number. It gets you in to sample all the yummy food, and I've gotten to see a preview of what's on the menu.
Do you get to taste test?
Yeah, if I have time that day, I will. But yeah, so we've got ahi tuna tacos, creme brulee, tomato basil soup, barbecued ribs,
It's making me hungry.
clam chowder, California rolls.
Well, quite a
spaghetti.
difference
Yeah.
in the menu this year.
So a lot of variety. So we've got some soups, we've got some salmon, we've got all kinds of great things. So our theme is under the sea this year, but not everything will be seafood. So if anyone has any allergies, you don't have to worry about that. But it's a great fundraiser, and so glad that you get to join us for that event.
yeah, it's one of my favorite events of the year, so I'm looking forward to it. And lots of fun things to look at for the silent live auction. So.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got some great items. We've got some great gift baskets. Of course, our wall of wine and our treasure chest of beer and all kinds of fun stuff that we'll give away for that
Excellent.
too.
What a
So
generous community.
we do. We have a very generous community, and we of course want to thank everyone who's donated, who's volunteered. We've had a great group of volunteers working on stuff to make this our biggest fundraiser of the year. And of course, speaking of generous community, it's campaign time for United Way too.
Well, what a great
so-
segue.
Yeah.
Yes, it is campaign time, and we still have 70% of our goal to reach. Our goal this year is $385,000, and that serves Otter Tail and Wadena County. But you know, our theme this year is Give Where You Live, and that's just to remind people when you give to United Way, it stays local. It helps our local friends and neighbors to thrive and have a better life from birth to senior citizens. There are over 40 programs and initiatives that help improve lives here in Otter Tail County. So when we look at hunger, we have so many programs that are invested in ensuring that people do not have food insecurities. And interesting enough, while our economy is doing well, we have an addition right here in Fergus Falls of 50 more children enrolled in the Feeding Backpack program. So right
Wow.
now we have almost 180 kids who are getting a backpack of food on the weekends. So we need your support. We need to make our goal so we can continue to fund those programs. And so if you're interested in providing support to United Way, stop by our office here in Fergus Falls, give us a call, or visit our website at uwotw.org and help us reach that $385,000.
Definitely. And of course, if your business is interested in partnering with United Way and have Mary or someone on the team come and visit with your business, you'd be happy to come and share some details about some of the programs and things that you guys work
We
on.
love doing that. We enjoy reaching out to your staff and employees, and love engaging them in volunteer opportunities as well. You know, we have Stuff the Bus and Coats for Kids and the Feeding Backpack program, Days of Caring events, and all sorts of ways to get your organization involved in the community.
Yeah, gets people connected in the community. And of course, United Way, in addition to working on hunger, works on things that really impact our employers as well. In addition to that, I think of the work that Marsha Erickson has done with childcare and addressing those concerns. And of course, your Women's Leadership Council is putting together the conversation on the opioid crisis. So we should talk a little bit about that, because there's a lot of information out there, and you know, some people probably could need a bit more.
Yeah, a bit
Info.
more information. Yes, and so Women United, we changed our name from the Women's Leadership Council. That's okay, it's not well known, to Women United to follow the brand of United Way worldwide. And so Women United is having their second annual Conversations That Matter, and I have a poster here. So this conversation is on the opioid crisis facing our rural communities. And while methamphetamine is still very prevalent in our communities, we did want to have a conversation about opioids as well. So we have Dr. Bruce Money from Lake Region Healthcare, Michelle Aldean, our county attorney, and Heather Rosenthal from Otter Tail County Child Protection Services. They will be sitting on a panel. Chris Ayler is our Women United president, and she will be the facilitator for the panel. It's going to be at Grace United Methodist Church. It's open to the public. Tickets are only $15, and that really just helps us cover the cost
Sure.
of the event. And then if you're interested in tickets, call our office at 218-736-5147 or visit our website at uwotw.org. You can find tickets there, but you can stop by our office as well. But we really use this event to create a rippling effect. You know, what can we do in our community to get information out there? How did this crisis start? What can we do? And also that day, which is really important, if you have opioids or prescription medications in your home that you don't know what to do with, you can bring them in that day, and the Fergus Falls Police Department is partnering with us to help us dispose of those medications, because we don't want to flush them, we don't want to throw them in the garbage.
You don't want them to be left for those who shouldn't be using them, using them. So, well, it's a good conversation. It's good to get that information out there. And thanks to Women United for putting that together.
Great group of women.
Absolutely. Well, we've got great guests joining us on the show today to talk about all kinds of different activities and upcoming events and open houses and fun stuff that go from October to November right on into December. So stay tuned. We'll be back after a short break.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. Home phone from Park Region Telephone and Ottertail Telcom helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
Well, welcome back to Find It in Fergus Falls. I'm joined by one of our regular but amazing guests, Samantha Van Wetchelmeyer from the YMCA.
Thanks, Lisa.
Glad to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And you know, as we've talked in the past, there's always something fun going on at the Ys. You know, a lot of people say, well, the Ys, you know, they've got their pool, they've got the track, they've got the great equipment. You know, what could be changed? Well, there's all kinds of fun classes and things coming up.
For sure.
Got to keep people in the loop.
Yes, definitely. There's always programs, activities, events happening, and so coming up, we have a couple of great events. On Wednesday next week, October 24th, we have a healthy eating class.
Which is really good timing, coming the day after the Taste of Fergus Falls, maybe after people have indulged a little bit in some of the yummy food that's going to be there. Maybe now they're like inspired to cook healthy for themselves.
Right.
So.
And it's Lake Region Healthcare chefs are coming. The event starts at 5:30 that night. They're making breakfast.
Oh,
Healthy
breakfast for supper.
Yes. So lemon zucchini pancakes, pumpkin spice pancakes,
Yum.
and chia jam.
Yum.
I know.
That sounds really good. So now they'll learn people who take the class will learn how to cook some healthy stuff. Do they get to sample?
They do get to sample, and they go home with the recipes. So really reasonable. It's like $10 to participate and get samples, get recipes, participate as well. So they help with the food prep.
That's a lot of fun. So folks should sign up for that right now. For that class.
Yep.
I'm guessing there's probably some limited space capacities, and
we hold it in our community room, so we have a pretty good amount of space. But you definitely need to get registered so that they know how much food to bring for samples.
Definitely. Well, speaking of healthy eating or non-healthy, well, Taste of Fergus Falls, so lots of food, healthy eating. Then let's switch to the candy event of the year, Halloween.
Yes.
You guys do a big party every year, don't you?
We do. It's fun. We had, I think, over 600 people in attendance last year.
Wow.
Yes. So
that's fantastic.
This year, it'll be Friday, October 26th, 6 to 8 p.m. in our community room in our big gyms. We open up the curtain and have the whole place set up with bounce house. We do a haunted hallway, all kid friendly, so it's not too scary. Different games and crafts, so super fun event, lots of candy.
Good time for the kiddos to try out those costumes.
Yes.
And come out and have some fun.
Yeah, and people who attend can bring a non-perishable food donation that we bring to the food shelf, so you're getting some candy in exchange for helping some people eat.
There you go. That's a fun event. And is that open to everyone in the community?
It is. It's free. It's open to everyone.
Again, Friday night, October 26th, starting at
6 p.m.
6 o'clock.
Until 8 p.m.
All right.
Wear your costumes.
So you guys, like I said, you offer some unique, fun educational events, some fun events, but you also have some like team sports sports going on. And this time of year, it's time to sign up for some volleyball.
Yes, volleyball league, adult co-ed, and women's leagues are so popular. Fun competition. They also have a leisure league, so whatever you're looking for, you can find it. Starts coming up early November the 5th. There's a Monday league and a Friday league, depending on if you're co-ed or women's.
Sure.
And the captain's meeting is coming up October 24th, so if you're interested in getting a team signed up, you should put that together soon, and really fun program.
That's what I've heard. I've heard people have just a great time with that. And Sam, do they have to build their own team, or can you sign up as an individual?
If you have a team, that helps out, but there's people that are definitely looking for teams, and we can help them get onto one of those teams as well.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, and of course, some people think, this time of year with the fall, the docks and the boats are coming out, and we think swimming time has ended, but not at the YMCA.
No, it's kind of the perfect season to get kids ready for next summer, when they'll be out in the lakes again swimming, and they're maybe at the point where they haven't been swimming for a month or so now, since it's been really cold this October. And so they're excited to go to swim lessons and get back into the swimming and kind of pretend that it's still summertime, maybe.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we have lessons starting up. We've been holding lessons, but next session starts November 6th. That's our Tuesday, Thursday lessons. And we have all levels, including parent-child lessons and preschool lessons, and all the way through.
Lessons of all ages, and those start in November too. So lots of different things to get signed up for at the Y. And I think one thing that people maybe don't remember is that the Y is available to everyone, and not it's all based on what you can afford and your income level. So let's talk a little bit about that. We want to make sure that people know that we don't want dollars and cents to keep them from coming to the Y.
Definitely, yes. We, through our annual giving campaign that our board members put together each year, and the support of the community, we're able to offer a reduced rate or sliding fee membership and program costs to individuals who might have hardships paying for membership or for those programs. So, and we have lots of scholarships and grants for swim lessons too, so we were just talking about that. A lot of times we're able to offer swim lessons for free, totally free. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Lots of great opportunities at the Y.
Definitely.
And of course, I'll bet you'd be happy to give somebody a tour if they wanted to come in and check it out for the
favorite
first
part
time.
of my job.
All right. Well, anything else we should touch on today, Sam?
I think that's about it. Until next time, I'll have so much more to share.
Fantastic. Well, we encourage folks to get in touch with you guys at the Y. Check out the Chamber's events calendar to find out details about all these great things. And thanks for all the fun stuff you guys put together at the YMCA.
Thanks, Lisa.
You bet. We'll be back after a little break.
Hey sports fans, Craig Olson Sports Live is moving to a new location. Starting September 10th, every Monday night at 6:30, we'll be out at Socials Bar and Grill in Fergus Falls. Come join us and get any single topping pizza for just $10. Meet Craig and his roster of weekly guests, area coaches, players, and you, the fans. We look forward to seeing you all out at Socials Bar and Grill this season here in Fergus Falls.
Well, welcome back to Find It in Fergus Falls. We are joined by Sean Roberts, one of the owners of OSPTI and people in Fergus Falls. And Sean, people might say OSPTI. I think I've seen that on a building out by Premier Meats. What is it? Tell us more. So
Yes.
tell us about your business.
Well, we're so excited to be in Fergus Falls. We've been here now for a year.
Woohoo!
Yay.
That's awesome.
It is, and we've seen just a great variety of patients and people that have come in and worked with physicians and chiropractors and other people in the community. So it's gone very well, and we're just excited to see what more we can offer and who we can work with. But OSPTI does stand for Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy Incorporated. However, when I opened the clinic over 15 years ago, myself being a physical therapist, that's where the name came up.
Sure.
And now we do offer occupational therapy and speech therapy services. So
It could be a couple different things.
it is. So don't let the name fool you, because we do have other services there, and it's just pretty much, if you think about anything that you do, if you move and something hurts, or something's not working the way it is, whether
Your
it's
arm maybe
balance.
doesn't go the way it's supposed to go, or
Exactly.
can't turn as much.
Yeah. So we have a person on staff that can help you regain that motion, take away some of that pain, and kind of work with you on that. So
Well, and Sean, you guys, you're celebrating your first anniversary in Fergus Falls, but you've been in business for many years. Tell us a little bit about the history of the business.
right. Yeah. In 2003 is when we opened up in just 800 square feet in Breckenridge, that being my hometown. And we've just kind of continually grown. We've really listened to the community. That's our community involvement is something that we really treasure, and we love the small town atmospheres. We have friends and family around here. We have lake places. So we've grown up and worked in this area for several years, and again added those services so that people, if you have back pain and you need to drive an hour to go to therapy and then
Oof.
drive an hour back, I mean that probably is
You got more back pain now.
Right. It's not going to help your back pain. So we really want to offer the best services possible, really close to people's homes so that they can come in. I mean, I'm busy. You're busy. We know people are busy, so we
Right.
want to make that convenient. They can come in, they can come out, back to their home life, their work life, whatever it might be.
Sure. And Sean, tell us a little bit more about some of the types of areas that you're treating. Like you said, you've got, a variety of specialists that are on staff.
We do. So when you look at physical therapy, we try to think of like our gross motor movements, our bigger movements. You're walking, you're bending, you're lifting. Occupational therapy is going to work a lot more daily stuff. So maybe even your dressing, buttoning, writing, things like that. Speech therapy, again, it's your sounds. Can you vocalize? Can you pronounce the letters? And again, that could be something from, a youth or somebody, as things change later in life.
Sure.
And so we are going to do that. The other thing speech does, people don't realize too, is swallowing. And both of our
Right.
OT and our speech can also work with some cognitive changes. So if you start yourself to notice some maybe dementia symptoms or difficulty with memory, there's some, just nice simple tests that they do, assessments that they do in the clinic to kind of find out what area is bothering. So we do offer those services in-house for all three of those. And we also offer some massage therapy services as well. And we go out in the community. We do a lot with our area companies to do pre-placement screens for
Sure.
area businesses. They can come in, we'll do an assessment and kind of show them what their job's going to be. So they can practice lifting that 40 pounds, carrying it for 20 feet,
Sure.
whatever it might be. So we work with a lot of our area businesses to offer some ergonomics, go on site, do some in-services, things like that as well.
Yeah, it's amazing what small changes can do to impact you. I went from having a screen that I had jacked up on books on my computer, my desktop, to having an arm that would adjust, so I could stand, I could sit, I could put it at any different height, and kind of got rid of that pain in the neck.
It is. I mean, those are things that we'll
Little
do if a
things.
patient comes in, but we also have employers that will contact us to come out, and we might do an assessment of maybe 10 workstations.
Sure.
And people think ergonomics, that it is always that desk setup, and we do give a lot of desk ergonomic instruction as to where should the monitor be, where should the chair be, where should your table be, where should everything be within reach, because you don't want to be reaching for something out there. But we also do, assembly, manufacturing, things like that too. So there's a lot of ergonomics that go into play, or even, companies that do a lot of lifting.
Sure.
So we'll do a lot of, ergonomic assessments or in-services to kind of train them.
Really?
Once a year they do those safety meetings, things like that.
Yep.
Bring us
You're
in,
the
we'll do
guys.
some great demonstrations.
Well, and you've got a full team between Breckenridge and here that are, making, scheduling appointments, the specialists that are visiting with people, and there's a chance for folks to come and see what it's all about at your 1-year anniversary open house. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes.
Congratulations, by the way. That's
Great.
awesome.
So here's just a flyer if you see these around town, or a postcard. So we are dropping those off at some of the area businesses. We want people to just stop in. If you have a question as to whether or not something that we offer is a benefit for you, October 29th, so it's a Monday evening, from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So hopefully we can catch people either, as they're finishing work, or if they need to run kids or do something, and they can come back a little later. But we'll have all of our therapists that work at our Fergus office will be there. And yeah, so you'll have time to just see our location, very comfortable location, easy to access and get in.
Very conveniently located, as I say, smack dab between Premier Meats and Fleet Farm.
Yes,
Yes.
So two
Yeah.
other great chamber members, and
Yeah.
so you could stop on the way there. So Monday, the 29th, from 4 until 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Nice open house, a 1-year anniversary. And Sean, if folks want to get in touch with you, make a call. Maybe they're watching this and they're thinking, maybe I should call them about, I just have some questions. What's the best way to get in touch with you guys?
Yeah, so the easiest way is to call our Fergus location at the 998-2980. So that's our office location here, and you can always check us out on our website. We have a website, it's ospti.net. Again, that does include all of our sites, so we do have Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, Minnesota, and then Hankinson and Fargo, North Dakota as well as sites right now. And our thing is just to reach out family and friends and be able to help people to
Sure.
kind of keep themselves moving.
Yep, keep them moving, keep them in their own homes, and keep everybody comfortable, and don't put up with that pain in the neck, right?
There you go, that's right.
Well, anything else we should touch on today, Sean?
The thing is too is that it's really great because our philosophy coming in, we want to bring people local. So we have a physical therapist who is here from Battle Lake. Their family lives and works around the area, so she's working with us. We've hired another physical therapist who's originally from Pelican Rapids, and her husband's from Fergus Falls. Our speech therapist is originally from Fergus Falls. So our thing is to get people home and be able to work with people that maybe they know and kind of keep everything together. So,
Which is totally awesome. We love the fact that you guys are not just growing your business in Fergus Falls, but great career opportunities for folks to join an awesome team. You've got a great crew there too.
well, thank
so.
you. It's been fun. It's been fun working with the chamber, and you guys have so many things that I'm learning about even today, and just the things that you offer. So, it's just been a win-win for everybody.
Well, we love having you in Fergus Falls.
Well, thank you.
Happy first anniversary, and many more to come, right?
Well, thank you very much. I hope to see lots of people there.
All right, sounds good. We'll be back after a little break.
From our earliest moments
to how we live,
how we work,
and how we play.
we move forward.
And though sometimes we go forward alone, community means pushing forward together.
We're stronger together.
Together we celebrate our wins.
And accept our losses.
But together we can make life more beautiful.
Than it already is.
Join us and inform, unite, and excite our community.
Welcome back to Find It in Fergus Falls. I'm joined by Natalia Bowman with the Fergus Falls Downtown Riverfront Council. I think of all the awesome things that you guys have been working on, and of course, one of my favorites was the Downtown Chowdown.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
It was very successful. We were happily surprised.
Yeah, it was fun to go out, when you had the different restaurants. I remember sitting out on the patio at Dining Car 423, and there's people all over. And
they had a great turnout for
their
feature.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of fun things, and really, with the goal of boosting business downtown Fergus Falls and showing off the riverfront. And, we've got a great community here, and the organization has been very active. And, well, with the holidays rolling right around, we've got another big deal coming up. Let's talk about it.
We do. So this is the second year that we've been involved with the community tree lighting event. Last year it was kind of thrown together very quickly. This year we've had some more time to plan, so we've been actively planning since this summer.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't want to come to Christmas planning meetings in July, but we made it work.
Yep.
And as we approach, we're getting more interest and volunteers and people actively participating in the planning. So we are excited. We have teamed up with some additional collaborating organizers here. The Chamber is one of them.
Yep.
CADIT, Springboard for the Arts. There's so many more, so I don't want to name all of them right now. But that's the event is named Over the River Holiday Festival.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's from the song, but also we are going to be putting up tents for music and holiday artisan vendors over the river.
Literally.
Literally. It'll be on the bridge over Court Street.
Right by where the chamber
right
is
by where
located.
the chamber is. So that street will be blocked off for the events happening Saturday, December 1st.
Yeah, so Saturday, December 1st, one of the great Saturdays that folks can be out and about and doing some holiday shopping. We've got great local retailers downtown Fergus Falls. And again, like you said, you'll be bringing some tents and artisans, and there'll be the holiday art crawl and music and just all kinds of great things. And it's fall right now, but it'll be here before we know it. And so you guys are really interested in bringing in a lot of different community members to help make this happen. How can people get involved?
So one of the things that we are doing, and we actually just released it this morning, is a Festival of Tree sponsorship. So downtown Lincoln Avenue, where all of the trees were just recently removed, we wanted to fill that space with Christmas trees.
Cool.
So there's going to be an opportunity. There's only 13 to 15 trees that will be available for sponsorship, so because there's very limited room down there.
Sure.
But a sponsorship is $100, and it will cover the tree, the lights, and then the service for the city staff to transplant those trees. And then they'll be lit up and available throughout the holiday season, so you can drive through downtown Fergus Falls and
be very festive.
Yeah. See the lights.
Fantastic. So folks can they can sponsor a beautiful tree downtown, and I know there are a number of different other sponsorship opportunities and ways folks can get involved. Natalia, if people want more information on getting involved, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Yep, so you can visit our website at www.ffriver.org, or you can just call me or email me. It's my name, Netia, Netia, at ffriver.org. That would be the best way. We have so many different things going on. There's the holiday carriage rides, or the horse-drawn carriage rides and pedicabs that are going to be acting as a fun ride and public transportation.
Yeah.
So if you're at CADIT and you're like, hey, I want to go check out the vendors at the Cascade Street Station, you can hop on one and get a ride down there.
Fantastic.
We also, at the tree lighting, we're going to have a pretty large fireworks display.
Woo.
So that's going to be kind of a region-wide draw, I think.
Definitely.
So if you are interested, we're still working on sponsorship levels for that. So if you are interested in sponsoring the fireworks or any portion of the event, just feel free to contact us.
Fantastic. Should be a really fun, exciting event, and a lot of really cool stuff happening downtown Saturday, December 1st. So keep that in mind. Mark that on your calendar. Plan to spend the day in Fergus
The
Falls.
whole day, yeah. We're kicking off at 10 when stores open for a shop local event.
Fantastic.
So, yes.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
And then just shortly after that, we've got another type of event. The Downtown Riverfront Council has been involved in a variety of different things. Let's talk about Strong Towns.
Yes, so Strong Towns is happening on Thursday, December 6th at a Center for the Arts. That is going to be an opportunity for Fergus Falls citizens. It'll be open to the public. Really, we wanted to follow some of the Strong Towns concepts that have been proven to be very successful in other communities just like ours. So Chuck Marone is the president and co-founder of Strong Towns. He's actually from Brainerd, so he's a Minnesota native. He travels around the country and helps communities implement Strong Town concepts. So if you are interested in learning how Fergus Falls can improve our local economy and bolster growth with our existing infrastructure, this is going to be a perfect opportunity for you to come down and learn how to collaborate with all of our very great organizations and citizens to just make Fergus Falls stronger.
Absolutely. So if folks want to attend that, how do they get registered, get signed up?
So tickets are available through a Center for the Arts. So if you go to www.fergusarts.org, you can get a ticket. They are $22. That includes a catered meal from our very own Don Pablo.
clothes
Fantastic.
downtown. And then that is actually the second portion of that event acts as our annual fundraiser, and we are selling raffle tickets starting November 6th. There's a lot of great local downtown prizes available. A 3/4 carat diamond necklace from Moore Jewelers, a set of tires, some rifles, other things like that. So there'll be raffle tickets and then silent auction also, because our community is so generous that we had an overabundance of prizes donated. So that
Fantastic.
will all take place, and the winner will be drawn following the close of Chuck Marone's keynote presentation.
Fantastic. Well, all kinds of great opportunities and fun stuff to look forward to in December.
Absolutely.
And really, when we all work together, we make our town much stronger.
Yes, absolutely, we do. So we're looking forward to what 2019 has to offer.
Oh, most definitely. And I think all the great activities that you guys have planned for December is a great way to roll into the new year.
Yes. We're looking forward to it.
Anything else we should touch on today, Natalia, with the Downtown Riverfront Council?
No, just I guess it would be important to note that all of the funds from our annual fundraiser will benefit downtown riverfront projects happening next year, including the Downtown Chowdown, the second annual.
Should be great.
So
a lot of more fun.
Yeah.
More fun things to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks, Natalia, for joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
We'll be back after a little break.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. Home phone from Park Region Telephone and Ottertail Telcom helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
Well, welcome back to Find It in Fergus Falls. I want to thank our great guests for joining us today and sharing all kinds of information about things going on, things coming up in the community. And you know, it's October now. You know, we get one day of 60 degrees and we forget that it's fall, and after that comes the winter.
Yes, Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, Winter Wonderland, there we go. Which is a fantastic time of year. But, you know, a lot of times there are kids that they've outgrown coats, and maybe the parents just aren't equipped to get them proper winter gear. You guys step in where that's a concern.
Yep, right now all over Ottertail and Wadena counties, we're collecting coats for kids and adults. So we take care of everyone, hopefully, that needs a coat. So we partner with Salvation Army and Rainbow Cleaners right here in Fergus Falls, which is a great partnership for years. They help us take in coats, and if they're they need a little freshening up, they do that for free for us. So it's been a great partnership. We're so grateful for that. But right now, Salvation Army is desperately needing coats. So if you are in the community and you have a closet packed full, you can't shut the doors, you need to get rid of some of those coats, drop them off at the United Way office. We'll gladly take them where they need to be. So.
And you guys will take coats, hats, mittens,
snow
boots,
pants,
all those
gently
things.
used hats, you know, everything. So we take new items as well. We have quite a few donors who have dropped off nice little new coats for kids too.
Fantastic.
So that's really nice, because when you're in need, that expensive coat is probably not on the priority list, but you need it, and so.
And a lot of times kids grow and you don't realize it over the summer months too.
So if you have those items and you're looking for a home, bring them to the United Way.
Fantastic. Well, that's been our show for today. We encourage you to check out the Chamber's website at fergusfalls.com if you want more information about any of these events, activities, or of our great members. And Mary, let's do this again next week.
I will be here.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you again next week.